112 people, professional families and retirees, peacefully occupied Sammamish, Washington, a well-heeled community on Seattle's east side, November 19, 2011. Why were they there? What do they want?
Build our infrastructure. Build our infrastructure.
Oh, deep in our heart, we do believe we can all move on today.
Build our public schools.
Build our public schools. Build our public schools. I just am going around and asking people why they're here today, and knowing that you organized so much of this, I wanted to give you a chance to tell why you did that.
I mean, why did I spend 3 40-hour weeks organizing this? Well, because I'm ashamed to live in America when we're behind Europe, when we're behind the good, sensible things that we need to have for our country, which are the agenda that Move On has. Build our schools, create energy, get a good infrastructure, support Social Security, make us live again here in America.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's important for everyone who has a problem with the way government is operating to not sit on their hands any longer, but to stand up and take action. This just is not a group of hippies, but we're all Americans and we all need to fight for democracy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
MoveOn.org got us together in house groups in July, and that was the beginning of getting all the ideas together that we're using today in our march. What we're trying to do is to get the word out that there are priorities that are important that are being ignored. We have the 10-point system on our big signs, and I'm today just trying to help get those big ideas out there for people to consider. So we're doing it like Burma Shave signs along the street where people are driving cars, spaced far enough apart so they can see the American dream and the 10 points that were chosen out of 2,000 plus ideas as the most important for America in these House meetings of nearly 200,000 people back in July who put in their ideas, and then they were ranked.
What a great idea. I wonder how many people it would take in a small group to do that anywhere. Could you do it with 10 people?
We have 12 signs, and those are the ones that we made permanent so they can be used all year until elections are over next year.
Great. All right. Maybe we should share that idea.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell me a little why you're here today.
Well, I guess this is one of my bottom lines, is that capitalism is fairness for all. That this chart has been my bottom line that shows that CEO salaries and profits have steadily, massively increased for the last 30 years. This only goes back to 90. S&P 500 is this line, and the worker bees' salaries have flatlined. That, and then the money in politics, that my vote means nothing anymore. It's just whoever can buy your vote, you know, in Congress. I'm becoming homeless in the third of my life because of the economic downturn. I made a strategic decision, very intentionally, to spend my money on taking care of me instead of the bank. And so I'm not going to put any more of my retirement money that's left into a toxic asset.
Yeah, I'm out here today because of the number of factories that have been closed down in the U.S. since 2001. I had no idea that it was over 42,000. And if that's the industrial policy that's running the country today, I think we're going to lose a lot more jobs, and I think we should get a new industrial policy.
Can you tell me about your hat?
Oh, the hat is part of the Naomi Klein No Logo. I don't know if you've seen that book, No Logo, but don't be an advertisement for some multinational corporation. Get your own logo or don't have one to begin with.
Sure, let me get your sign in here real quick. All right.
At Occupy Seattle, I've been here, and I think the time has come. The rich own the company, and we are becoming a corporatocracy rather than a democracy. And it's time we care about the weakest among us.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, my name is Frank Blau, and I'm here at the Sammamish, Occupy Sammamish rally, and I'm here because there's too much inequality in our country, and there's the amount of money that's flowing upwards versus the amount of money that's being spent to take care of the rest of the population is completely wrong, and that's why I'm here.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
It's our moral center, and everybody needs opportunity, and we have to be fair. If these kids don't have an education, even if their parents aren't smart enough to make sure they stay in school and fight for a good school and education, we're not going to get it, they're not going to get anywhere, and they're going to cause trouble because they are so marginalized. The girls and the guys. I'm a school teacher, and these kids are wonderful when they come to me. And if they don't stay in school, and if they don't get a moral compass and do what's right, it's not a discussion. I'm sorry. I've gotten on my soapbox. I don't usually activize, but I sit and listen to Charlie Rose, and he has the right take on things, and he makes me want to do something. And here is something that's close to my house. I'm good at making signs. I haven't made them for years now, but I just want to help. I want to do what I can to get this country back to the wonderful place it was, where a handshake meant something.
Yeah, it looks like you really measure up here.
I'm Diana. I blog for the Woodinville Patch. I'm out here today among these wonderful people to reverse the image that the movement across the nation is just a bunch of anarchists and hippies. And what I found out today is absolutely not. I'm keeping score here. We have professionals. This is why we're out here, and we're not going away. It's just going to build and build and build and build. And it's great. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, I guess I'm here probably with like a lot of the other folks. I'm not especially deprived, but I do recognize that even in a relatively affluent community like Sammamish, we're still not part of the 1%, and we still encounter the same lack of effectiveness of our votes that all the rest of the people in the country do. So I'm here basically to show some solidarity with the Occupy movement, because that's kind of where hope might be.
Well, I just feel like I'm concerned about our democracy, because obviously corporations and wealthy people have more influence on our government than we do. And it's like yesterday in UC Davis, this is all over the web, these students were having a quiet demonstration, and the police came by. They did nothing to provoke the police, and they spray painted, they pepper sprayed all of these students, and they were doing nothing. So you know, corporations, according to the Supreme Court, have all free speech rights, but these students demonstrating, they get pepper sprayed when they demonstrate their free speech rights, and I think that's incredible.
Okay, Ben, go ahead.
Down there are a few people with socialism stinks and don't tread on me signs. It's just healthy counterpressing. I had a conversation with them, and they're curious about a few of the signs and very anti-socialism, but they're fairly friendly, and they understand that, you know, debate is part of a healthy democracy.
So what did you tell them?
That's what I told them, that it's good that they're out there because debate is a healthy part of democracy.
I believe that we need a new direction in our political area, and it's simple fact that the 80% of Americans that are working can afford to pay a little bit more. I will pay a little bit more if everyone else will.
I think we need to get back to our fundamental freedoms and our roots, and feed the hungry and care for the sick and welcome the strangers. And I think the 99% go along with that, and the 1% are keeping us from doing it. That's why I'm here.
Okie doke.
Okay, my name's Lucille Bernard, and I am here for my sons. They're in their 40s and they're both struggling, and I think that life in America has really changed for the middle class, and I'm here to support the middle class.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, deep in our heart, we need each other today. Build our public schools, build our public schools, build our public schools today.
Hosted by MoveOn.org, Sammamish Issaquah House Group.
Produced by Marshall Martin. Still photography, Michael O'Connell. Video interviews, Jordan Martin.